Genius Hour is a passion project where students will be expected to go through the steps to learn or develop a larger skill or answer a critical question that they've always wondered about. This is not simply a research project, but rather it's an inquiry or a deep dive into an area that will sustain your curiosity for several weeks. The scope of this project is 6 weeks in length. We'll start with choosing your topic of focus and asking pivotal questions so you can lay out a plan for specific areas within that topic that you want to explore. Through the middle of the project, we can do the digging, the research, learning, experimentation, and documentation to complete our learning of our chosen topic. The project will culminate in a final presentation of some sort. The format of this hasn't been decided yet, but we'll keep you posted in the coming weeks with those details. While the final presentation is expected to be polished, the learning that happens throughout may not be so smooth. In fact, the point of this project is that learning is messy, and that's a good thing. We're going to be building resiliency, grit, and perseverance by taking on a challenging learning task and learning about how we like to learn best. You may also not reach a final product at the end of this 6-week period. You might still be working toward that product if your project topic calls for that, and that's okay too. The topic you select should be one that requires sustained effort. It cannot be a one and done exploration like baking a new recipe. On the baking theme, a better example would be, I would like to develop pastry skills. In a topic such as this, the students could go through multiple iterations of recipes of different types of pastries and then connect their cumulative learning together between these mini projects. A topic like video games won't be accepted. While Genius Hour needs to be something that you enjoy doing, it also needs to be something that critically challenges you and helps you develop a new skill or new knowledge. The more hands-on, the better. But remember, this has to be something that you don't already know or know how to do. As you undertake this project, documentation of your learning process will be key. The documentation project we did in week 4 is a teeny tiny miniature version of what you're about to take on with Genius Hour. However, I will provide some critical feedback that you will need to take into account as you move into documenting a larger project. Feedback will be provided on your week 4 documentarian task directly on the page of your OneNote assignment. It is expected that you read and take this feedback into account when you begin documenting your learning for your Genius Hour project. You will have to use the documentation of your actual Genius Hour process to participate in weekly Genius Hour checkpoints with me, where I will be able to give you feedback or prompts as to where you could take the project next. This table is the projected scope and sequence of how our project is going to go time-wise. This week, we're going to be starting with topic selection, questioning, and proposing what we actually want to pursue. In the following weeks, we're going to be taking a look at completing portions of the project, participating in project checkpoints with me, where I will give that feedback I mentioned, and then finally developing a presentation for your peers at the end of the project. This project is the capstone project for your grade 7 year. It is the final push before you go to high school to show everything you've got and what you've learned this year. Good luck, and I look forward to seeing your topics.